Yeah, good afternoon. I want to do this message real quick. And people of Africa, please always know this that just because somebody looks like you, same skin color as you, same tribe as you, doesn't mean is he's your family member or your brother or sister. It's time for you to know that there are some people who are what you call bandits. They are not part of us. It's time for our people to come to their common sense. And let me tell you this, whatever that's happening right now is nothing new. That's how they get rid of great leaders who want freedom for our people. Now look at what is going on in Burkina Faso. A brother who looks just like me and you is a secret CIA who is coming to eliminate President Ibrahim Traoré. So my brothers and sisters, let us be alert, and yes, we are gonna fight back, and of course we are gonna step on our we're gonna like step in and do whatever it takes to protect President Ibrahim Traoré. It's hard time for we as a people to sit down and analyze things. We had enough of the nonsense that is going on with our continent and our people as general. Look at what they did to Patrice Lumumba. Look at what they did to Kwame Nkrumah. Look at what they did to Samora Machel. Look at what they did to Anamakabar of Guinea-Bissau. Look at what they did to Gaddafi of Libya. And this is how these people work. They don't always come to fight us, but they'll use our own people among us. Look at what is going on in Haiti. You know, this is how the West is. The West will tell you that give me your resources and I'll give you whatever that can help you. And that's the lies that our forefathers made. And that's the downfall of our continents today. So remember that when the West is giving you a problem, it's not giving you, when the West is trying to give you a solution, it's not really giving you a solution, but it's for benefits purpose. They give you solution, and that solution you think is going to be beneficial for you, but it's not going to be beneficial for you. People who call themselves ministers in Africa are quiet. They can't speak because selfish interests, greed. But I'm here to remind you that whatever you reap, whatever you sow, you will reap. So too edrubonia ebikawano. So be careful out there, and it's hard time for our people to reason and use their common sense. Because, listen, nobody is going to solve our problem, but we have to solve our own problem. Nobody elsewhere is going to solve our problem. Listen, we are not the only people who were being ruled or colonized. But look at Asia. Asia is moving forward. But why are we still where we are? Our leaders, our African leaders, they're politicians. I don't call them politicians. Politician, because politics is politricks. Poly simply means multiple. So multiple tricks that they use to deceive people. And that democracy that they brought to our continent have not been any beneficial for us. It's hard time we abandon anything that has to do with politics and go back to monarchy. I believe that the African solution will be better when our African kings and queens rule us. Not just rulers, but rulers with the African principle for us to move forward. When it comes to African solution, there's a lot. Our school system is corrupt. Children go to school, They claim that they have this degree, they have this wisdom, but it's not beneficial to African, it's not beneficial to the African continent. Listen, it's hard time for us to fight. We can't keep quiet. We can't keep quiet and just look. If you're not careful, in 5 to 10 years, there will be no Africa. Why? Because our leaders don't have self-respect. They don't have dignity. Nobody respects our leaders and nobody gives a damn about our leaders. Why? Because our leaders don't have self-respect. You know, our leaders our leaders are cheap. Because do you know why our leaders are cheap? Our leaders are cheap because they just give them stuff. They can buy them easily. And you people are worried about Donald Trump and the rest, that he doesn't like you, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, it's hard time we unite and then fight our own battles. I won't say much. I won't say much. It's hard time for us to unite and fight our own battles. Because if we don't unite and fight our own battles, then we are doomed forever. And I don't understand what is going on with our people. Tribalism is the problem as well. Because I don't understand. Why can't we work together? We always have to play these tribal cards. That's also part of our problem as a people. So it's hard time for us to unite. Stop the division. A Ghanaian can work with a Nigerian can work with a Ghanaian. A Kenyan or whatever African nationality cannot work with his brother, because all we see is differences and we don't see ourselves as one people. We don't see ourselves as one family. And then when we get a reality check and other people let us know that they don't recognize us as human beings, then we come to the realization that we have to stand in the gap for each other. We have to fight for our brothers and sisters. No, we have to stop this nonsense. We are in the 21st century. Let me tell you, African youth, excuse me to say, most of them are visionary. They don't have vision. They don't have vision. And even those who have vision, their vision dies, because they live in a continent where people are benefiting of their vision, and they are not using the youth vision as a solution to fix the problem in the continent. You know, I'll find time and then I'll be doing videos of series as well. So it's hard time for our people to unite and fight back. That's all I can say. You know, we can't be in the same grade. We can't be going from letter A to Z and then from Z back to A. No, it's hard time for us to unite and fight back. You know, it's time for us to fight back. And always remember that they are always going to use our brothers and sisters against us. That's when we have to unite and then have what we call discernment. Because if you're able to discern, then you know who is coming to destroy and who's coming to build. So my brothers and sisters, just watch out for that guy. He's a secret CIA whose purpose is to eliminate Ibrahim Traore. So just watch out for that guy. And I want to plead with the Burkina Faso government and the immigration to block any access from this guy. Because if we're going to allow this guy into Burkina Faso, we are doomed. Not only Burkina Faso is doomed, but the whole of Africa is doomed. Listen, I was reading news. Look at what people from Belgium and America and other parts are doing to what is going on in Congo, you know? The illegal mining and a lot of stuff that's going on in Congo. So my brothers and sisters, I won't say that much, you know. I've been quiet and observing stuff. And that's why people ask me, brother, I don't see you speaking that much. I've been quiet and observing stuff, you know. And to end this, we have to get rid of all those old men, you know, old men in power. Because listen, these old men have nothing to offer us. I don't see the difference between them and somebody, you know. This old man doesn't even think about us. All they think about is what it can benefit, what is going to be beneficial for themselves and their family. Because when any African leader who's old comes to power, what he thinks is about himself, his family, and building an empire. That's why we can have an old man who can rule for many years, and then he pass away, and then his sons and his family members will be ruling the country like he's ruling an empire. It's time for us to put a stop to this.